Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Snooker 19 and another part of the Ronnie O'Sullivan Career Mode. Today we've got the third of 4 sessions against Mark Selby in the semi-final of the World Championship. It's 8 frames apiece at the moment. Big apologies for not having this session for you yesterday. I've had a couple of very, very busy days. I haven't had a single chance really to record this session, so yeah, didn't have the Snooker 19 video yesterday, so I do apologise about that. We would have had to have missed one day anyway, because there's only 16 sessions in the World Championship, and obviously 17 days, so it wouldn't have really worked anyway. Good opening red from us there. It wasn't a good break off. Whatever you do, don't hit the blue and all of that. But yeah, I apologise for that, and well, hopefully you enjoy the action today.
Not bad. I wouldn't say it's perfect.
And I think our ultimate target today is to take a lead into that final session. Obviously, first to 17, we love 14-10. That would be amazing. But 13-11 is not bad, first to 17. So, important to get off to a good start and try and keep any momentum up that we've had. Obviously, you haven't managed a century in this match yet, which is very interesting, isn't it? Gonna play this plant here. This is risky. Yeah, good pot. 2 go down.
2.
It's a bit frustrating because it's obviously not easy to get onto a red. That might be end of break, actually.
4.
Well, we can get to the red just to the right of the black. Might be able to just stun this around off a few cushions back for the bulk colours. Yeah, good shot.
Wonderful shot.
Through the gap it goes. That's perfect. That's perfect.
5.
So, yellow, deep screw for the one just above the black. And to the left. Yeah, this is pretty good.
Very nicely done.
That's perfect. Just want to obviously
7.
drop this red in. I think the black goes. Just going to have a little look. Yes, it does.
Eight.
We can play just a delicate little shot here. Now then, does that black go on the blue spot? It does. It's not really what we wanted. That could be a plant. Just going to come round and have a look at it from this side. Yeah, that's a plant. So, red, black should be easy enough.
$16.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. Beautifully done.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
Wow, I think we can
23.
pop this red. But I think we can try and stun into the other red, full pelt, and send that red towards the corner as planned.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
Yep, there you go. Was perfect. Another
Not the
2
best
reds
slip.
potted.
He'll be disappointed with that.
That's
25.
2 shots in this break where we've potted 2 reds. So, big pink coming up here.
Well, it goes. Half a chance.
Yeah, fabulous. Good shot.
31.
This is a fine cut.
Bit of a thin one here.
Wow!
Played it well. Where's the cue ball? Ooh.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
Well, we're okay.
32.
Played that quite well.
34.
Just drop this red in, black into the
He's looking to pop this
opposite
into the
corner
left corner
pocket.
What a top pot that was.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
35. $42.
This has been an unbelievable break,
Gently
really.
does it.
Nicely onto the colour.
43.
I'm going to drop this in absolutely dead weight.
He's playing the safety and aiming to get the cue ball tight against the cushion.
Yeah, lovely. Just got a little flick on that.
50.
Now, tough red coming up.
Just the red required.
Yeah, lovely
That's a
shot.
top shot. Well played.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
51.
This should be pretty straightforward.
I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
Yeah, took the 6 points there. It was
57.
important, I think. Yeah, possibility here of playing a sort of cross-treble plant. No, not quite. Doesn't matter about that. That break of 57 gives us the opening frame of the session, and we now lead Mark Selby by 9 frames to
Frame
8.
in the bag.
Thank you, frame 18. Mark Selby to break.
Yeah, Mark, it's been a bit of a feature,
Yes,
hasn't it,
he's
of
taken the
this
pot on.
match, of him leaving a long red.
That is a quality opening red.
1.
Yeah, gonna play into the reds. I know it's a bit unconventional from here, but don't trust our touch here.
That's a really
Yeah,
good
that's
split,
worked
and
out
this
well.
is a real
Perfect on the
opportunity.
red.
8. Nine. $16.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner? That's a beauty.
Oh, wonderful shot.
17.
Annoying. Tough
He's
shot.
aiming for the left corner here.
Oh, it's there though, right in the heart of the pocket.
Down it goes.
Nice little cannon as well.
Great cueing there.
24.
This looks relatively easy.
Ooh. Oh, it just drops in off the jaw. Gravity took over.
Nicely played onto a red.
32.
Well, 4 reds, 4 blacks. Ooh. We're okay.
33.
Yeah, lovely shot.
40.
Very good, right. Okay, so long red. Do we play for the black? 5 reds, 5. Black
Playing
so
this with a lot
far.
of
Big
power.
shot.
That's a great pot.
Now then, is the
Great
cue ball
cueing.
going to pull up? Are we going to be on the black? We're perfect on the black. What a shot that was.
41.
Well, I'm assuming this
48.
red goes next to the blue, and it does. So again, bit of pressure
No
on
real
this to
problem
get
here.
down for the black. Ah, hit the brown. That's the end of that one. That's the end of that one. Might be worth potting this green.
49.
We've just shoved into position. That's fine.
He's lining up the green ball.
Not
52.
ideal. Not ideal. Yeah. That red doesn't go. Wasn't a good shot.
He's taking this on.
Oh, but what a pot that is, right in the heart of the pocket. Lovely.
He's finished a bit awkward here.
53.
But again, not perfect, so just the
It looks like he's
Snooker
attempting to get
behind the
cue
yellow.
behind the yellow here.
Ronnie
decent
O'Sullivan,
break of 53.
53.
That's a decent escape from Mark Selby. Okay, he's left the red, but could have been a lot worse for him.
He's going for the right centre pocket here.
Oh, lovely shot. Lovely shot. And the cue ball has somehow worked its way
1.
out into the middle of the table and onto the black. It's amazing how
Well,
these things happen,
that's
but
very surprising.
that
An unforced error like that could be costly.
is a terrible misjudgment. Now,
Ronnie
that
O'Sullivan.
black has come round and covered the potting angle for that red. That is unbelievable. Missing the power bar,
This
you would
really
have
is
thought
tricky.
big punishment coming.
What a fabulous
But we've
pot
knocked that
is.
long red in,
What about that for a
and we get a
shot?
third bite of the cherry in this frame
1.
to finish it off and take a 2-frame lead and that important landmark of getting to 10 first. Oh,
He's
that
lost position
cue
here.
ball is nowhere.
Six.
Well, possible double. You feel there's not a lot
He's
Well,
attempting to get the white
we could
tight on the cushion.
lose here. Yeah, good shot.
He's fortunate there.
It was worth taking on that. It was frame ball. So it is going to be 10-8 now.
Perfect cueing required for
Try
this
and get
shot.
onto a red. Excellent blue. And this looks pretty good, actually. Absolutely inch perfect on that red to the left middle. That's worked out very well. Beautiful shot.
This is really tricky.
Yeah, nice one.
What a beautiful pot that is.
Well, all of a sudden,
13.
all of a sudden, this match is hotting up in our favour. Opening 2 frames. 1. Mark Selby hasn't
Just wants
really
to sink
done a lot.
into the left corner pocket.
Our cue ball's in. Oh,
What a
it's
top
not.
shot that is.
Wow.
19.
Yeah, but our potting seems to be
He's looking to
on
pop
it
this
today,
into the right corner.
which is very, very nice. Another good pot there.
Excellent pot.
25.
Let's try another double, shall we? It's not far away, but it's not there. Doesn't matter. We win the frame anyway, and we now lead Mark Selby
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
by
25.
10 frames to
Frame
8.
conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame.
Thank you, frame 19. Ronnie
Mark
O'Sullivan.
Selby has not
Red.
scored a point yet in this session. The longer we can keep him cold in his seat, the better.
He'll be playing safe here.
That was a tough safety. I'll tell you what, he's going to hit the yellow here. He's all right, though. Quick look at whether this red next to the black goes. Well, possibly, but in fact, this is an even better one. Didn't think we could get to that.
This isn't easy.
Just drop it in. Cue ball should drop onto the black.
Great opening.
Oh, what a chance.
1.
Once again. The way we seem to be playing, this could be 11-8.
That's a great split. He'll be
There
unlucky
is
if he's won
half a
anything
chance of winning this match with a session to spare if we
8.
were to win. No, we can't. We can't. Enough of that nonsense. Ignore that. So we cannot win today.
Bad miss.
And certainly not with shots like that. That was really bad. But we
Ronnie
might have
O'Sullivan,
once again
8.
got away with it. I don't think we've left a pot on here. No, we haven't. Wow. Mark Selby must be very, very frustrated here. And I think that red goes to the left middle. It's very tight, but I think that would possibly go. But this one certainly goes.
This is no gimme.
Oh, it's a good pot. Over that distance. Are we on a colour?
1.
Not ideally.
He'll be really annoyed with that foul. Lack
Oh,
of
what?
composure, perhaps.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1. Mark Selby, 4.
Oh. I don't know how we
That's
missed
an
that.
unforced error.
But anyway, Mark Selby,
1. Foul and a miss. Mark Selby,
same
1.
issue.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
Gonna
Well,
put him back
he's
in
asked
here.
for his opponent to play again.
Could be a 3-miss rule situation here.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan,
Maybe not.
4.
Maybe he's
And
snookered on everything.
unsurprisingly, he's asked his opponent to play
I'm
again.
quite happy to make him
This
play
shot
this.
depends on perfect pace. He'll be conscious of not
Did he hit
underhitting
the
the cue
yellow
ball
this
here.
time? Yes. But it's left a much easier pot than he would have done.
Well, he's taking the red on
So Mark Selby's got some points in this session now.
Wonderful shot.
Not really the level of control he was after there. Lost the cue ball a little.
1.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there.
8.
I think that's end of break. Trying to get him behind the yellow didn't work.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
But Mark not playing the long pot and he's gone in off. Wow. Well, this isn't going well for Mark Selby, is it?
In goes the cue ball.
This is feeling like a big session
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
for us if we
He's
can
elected to play on here.
continue to play like we did in the first 2
Looking at
frames.
this red. What a great pot.
He couldn't have played that any better.
Mark Selby not at the races.
7.
Well, not perfect, but fancy the pot here.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket.
It's not there. Try
We're
to
looking to tighten up his game here.
err on the side of safety. I think we're okay. I don't think that red goes
Ronnie
to the middle.
O'Sullivan, 7.
So once again, we get away with it. It's just feeling like one of those sessions that's meant to be, because once again, Mark doesn't get away with it. There's always a gap.
Who would have predicted that? Truly remarkable shot.
Oh, good shot.
1.
So I'm thinking green. Come down this side of the
Well,
table.
he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
You'd imagine we'd struggle to not
Tremendous
be on
spot.
anything here.
Excellent cueing.
I think that's worked out okay. We're perfect on that red.
4.
Near the black, we could play this red, and I'm tempted just to try and
Playing this with
open
plenty
these
of
reds
power.
up. Risky.
That's not what he was hoping
well.
for.
I think we can see the yellow.
5.
The yellow's an easy pot, but
He's taking on the
difficult
yellow.
to get on the red.
Great shot.
Oh, well,
That's
this is a
great
good shot.
cue ball
What a
control.
shot that is.
Excellent position.
Yeah, to come back down the table, that's pure striking.
7.
So, already 38
He's
points
aiming
in
for the
front.
left corner here. Excellent shot.
He's cueing extremely well here.
The question is, can we...
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
Can we seal the deal
14.
here?
$15. $22. $23.
Big shot here.
He's looking at the pot into the left middle.
Oh, this looks
That's
good.
a top shot.
That's a wonderful,
worked out
wonderful
okay.
pot.
29.
So, I'm either play that into the middle or roll this one down the cushion. Possibly this one down the cushion.
So, just the red required here.
It's just this red needed. So, there it is. It's going to be 11-8 here.
He's played that very well with the rest.
30.
This is an easy.
Ooh, pink doesn't go in. So, just a snooker needed for Mark Selby.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 30. One. Mark Selby, 1.
Oh, typical AI
He's
mistake
taking
there.
this red on.
I'm not actually taking that red on. We'll just get on with the next frame. We now lead Mark Selby 11 frames to
Frame
8.
conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Well played to take that frame.
Thank you. Frame 20. Mark Selby to break.
So Mark Selby plays quite an attacking break off there. Leaves a possible red.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
Quarter ballish. And there it goes. But look at that.
Would you believe it?
It's a little bit nasty, that.
1.
Yeah, I think could possibly pot the
He
blue
really
if we hit
needs
it
to
here.
be mindful of pace here. Doesn't want to overhit this.
Didn't hit the blue. That's brown. But Mark just getting
Not
down
really
and
the
he's
result
playing
he
this
was
long
after.
red. Big shot.
Foul and a miss.
And it's a good pot.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
So
1.
Mark Selby,
Mark Selby
now
5. 1. 6.
big visit to the table. Needs to put some
7.
pressure on us. He's 3 behind.
13.
That'll trickle into the middle pocket here, perhaps. Or is he going to play it up into the corner? Difficult to say.
You'll have to use the rest here, which will make it a little more awkward.
Oh. Well,
Mark Selby.
I don't know if he
30.
played that or not. I don't think he did. But I suppose he is on the pink, isn't he?
This is tough.
Well, free shot here.
No, not this time. Close, but a miss nonetheless.
Yeah, but the only red we could leave was that red we were playing. If it goes in, perfect angle on the pink. So it was certainly worth taking on. And Mark has made an absolute pig's ear of that. It was a really
Pretty
bad
poor
shot.
attempt, really.
Mark Selby is certainly struggling out there.
1.
Didn't want to be straight. I'm thinking, can we squeeze this cue ball over? It's very tough.
The split looks
Tried
good
it,
to me.
and that's not bad. Got a few reds out into play. It's pretty good, actually.
7.
Shame about the pink going on its own spot.
He's going for the left corner pocket. And in it goes.
8.
I was thinking the black would be a good one to take, but didn't get onto it.
Well, he's looking at
So-
potting this into the right corner pocket.
Just dropping the screen in right in the heart of the pocket. Good pot. Knew we had this right up in the
Well,
bulk
an
end.
excellent pot.
11.
So, a little bit of screw. Ooh, where's the cue ball going? Oof. Goodness me. Don't think we're on the black.
12.
No. So, green it is. Again.
$15.
So, this red, stun up. The blue
He's
or
looking
the
to pop
black.
this into the right corner.
Didn't get
Great
enough
shot.
purchase on it. It's okay though, might be able
16.
to play the yellow here. Yeah, I think so. Mm,
18.
just a bit too much screw there.
He's going for the left corner pocket.
No, it's not there. Again, it was a little bit of a free shot. The only red we could leave was the one we were playing, and we don't
Ronnie
leave
O'Sullivan,
it. So
18.
Mark Selby again under a bit of pressure to get this safe, and does. That's a very nice safety.
He's played that very well. There's contact with the brown.
Hit the
That'll be
brown,
a
and
foul.
oh, even worse than that. We've opened the reds up. That was a disaster of a shot.
Foul and a miss. Mark Selby, 4.
Could that be a match changer? 'Cause Mark's got a lead here. I wouldn't
Tremendous shot.
expect he'll need the red
What
on the
a
right-hand side
wonderful
cushion.
pot.
All...
1,
Oh,
6,
wow, what
7.
a bad shot that is. What a bad shot that is. For Mark Selby to
Selby,
only score
7.
7 points from that is crazy.
Very tricky shot coming
Big
up.
shot coming up.
Close.
Oh, it's not
But
there.
not quite.
It's not there now. What have we left? Certainly left a possible red to the right middle. Possible red up into the corner.
In it goes.
And that's a good pot.
Great technique, superb cueing.
1.
Missed opportunity there, I think.
5.
Pink and black out of commission, though. Doesn't make it
10.
easy.
11.
Blue
This
into
is
the
being
reds,
played
maybe.
towards the left middle pocket.
He's played it. Oh, has he? I'm not sure. I'm
16.
assuming maybe one of these reds goes. No. It didn't.
Mark Selby,
He nearly
16.
went enough. Does this red go? It does. Passes the pink. So, big shot. Very big shot. If this goes in,
Tricky pot.
could be a
no
frame
doubt.
winner.
Brilliant.
It's there. Where's the cue ball going? It's okay.
1.
So, one good shot here on this green. Stun
They'll
over
want
for the
this
red
to
on the
drop into the centre pocket.
right-hand side cushion.
No issues there.
Yeah, perfect. Couldn't have played that any better. If we just drop this in, I think the pink or the black will go into the left middle. Certainly one of them will, if not both. So it is just a case of, can I drop this in and keep the
He's
white
taking on the pot along the cushion.
fairly close to this cushion, and that looks good. Yeah,
No
couldn't have
problems
played
with
it
the rest
better,
there.
really.
Well played.
5.
So... yeah, good shot.
12.
So now it's all about holding ourselves together.
That could have finished a little better.
13.
Yeah, lovely shot.
20.
So, scores on the doors. 6 points in it. I think we can just
the
avoid
colours
the
to
brown
go.
here.
That's an excellent pot.
Yeah.
$22.
So green need to drag it back just an inch or so.
This should be pretty simple.
Yeah, perfect.
25.
Couldn't have played that any better, really. Mm-hmm.
29.
Nice.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
Just dropping that blue in, leaving the pink
34.
dead straight into this corner. This pink for a 4-frame lead.
He just needs this pink.
And there it goes. Fabulous shot. And we managed to take a 4-frame lead against Mark Selby. It's 12-8. And just 5 frames away from another World Championship final. That was a big frame to win.
Ronnie
Definitely
O'Sullivan,
believe that.
40.
And that is the frame. Well played.
Thank you, frame 21. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
So just one more frame needed to guarantee a lead going into that final session tomorrow. It's been a good start.
Well, he's taking
to
it
the
on
session.
to the left corner.
Mark Selby has not been at his best. It's fair to say.
1.
Thinking might play the black into the middle here. Well, you know, as a double. Oh dear, that was a long way off. So we've left Mark Selby in here. Well, at least
That's
1
not
point.
the best shot I've seen.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1. 1.
Can he put the blue? Well,
Mark Selby, 1.
no, is the answer to that. He played the brown. This is a bad shot. Oh, well.
I'm not sure what happened
It's
there,
okay.
but it's a poor result.
I don't know how he can get onto a colour, really. So, same
Nicely
again.
done.
Well, that's left him a little awkward there.
1. Mark Selby, 1.
He's looking to get the cue ball safe and tight to the cushion here.
Certainly had a run of the ball, haven't we? In this session. Again, nice little flick on the brown there. Leaving Mark a trickier safety, and he's hit the bump. So, use right hand side to try and guide this up towards the black. And brown. And this looks pretty decent. Little bounce off the cushion, and Mark's bang in trouble here.
Great shot. That's a really good safety.
Yep.
Foul.
Wow.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
Nothing on, so
Played
he's
a-
asked his
a
opponent
containing
to play
safety.
from here.
And goodness me, he's really not queuing well, is he? It's a bit fortunate there.
He just wants to ensure he gets this cue ball tight to the cushion with the shot.
Just trying to play a containing safety. I think it's okay. I don't think he can cut that. Might play a
Nicely done.
half go at the cross double, but the trouble with that, the red was always going to go near the corner. This is a perfect sort of swerve and clip in opportunity. Yep. Cue
Wow.
ball could be very
Very thrilled
close
with
though.
that.
But we knew the blue was always waiting now.
1.
I actually think there's not a lot of value in the blue. Some sort of bounce off the blue. Cue ball in behind
Pressure,
it.
perhaps?
No.
That should have been potted.
I wasn't playing the pot there.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
I was trying to get him tight in behind the blue and make it an almost impossible snooker to get out of. Which was pretty harsh. Well, DDK there, but we're all right. We're all right.
He's got the cue ball in a great position.
And that is another big mistake, safety-wise,
This
from
should
Meza
be
Selby.
straightforward enough.
Right. Now,
1.
we are on the green here. I think definitely worth playing that. We've got the blues, a bit of insurance down the line if we need it.
Nicely played.
But if we can somehow open up this
4.
sort of pink spot area, then it's a frame winning opportunity, isn't it? So we can pot the pink now.
5.
Screw on and off the cushion. Should have at least a red into the same pocket, which we do.
11.
Similar shot here. Cue ball could be close. It's okay. So, decision time here. The
12.
pink is missable. But Ghana's better position. And
Just wants
I
to
think
sink this
12-8
into
up,
the
it
left corner
makes
pocket.
sense to play the pink here. And there it goes. Nicely played.
No problem there.
Really impressive cueing.
18.
Looking to play this softly.
Little bounce off
19.
the cushion there. Nicely played. Now pink into the left
Looking
middle.
to drop this into the middle pocket. What a top pot that was.
Simply wonderful.
25.
Huh.
26.
A little lapse in concentration there. Do we play the green? I think we possibly do.
No more than half a chance here.
Well, not the shot he was aiming for there.
I think we can still play this red to the right middle. It's
29.
thin, but does go.
He's taking it on.
Yeah, lovely
Brilliant.
shot.
What a
It's
magnificent
a
pot.
really beautiful shot.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
And couldn't have played it better onto the pink.
Aiming for the centre pocket here.
Just going to clip that. Yep. Nice.
No problem there.
He's lost the cue ball a touch
Top
here.
red goes.
36.
Yep, nicely played.
37.
So now we can play the blue. That's pretty amazing, actually. That this break has not really got anywhere. And that's a pretty good fist of the positional shot.
42.
He's playing for the right corner here. And
Yep.
in it goes.
He really looks
Played
in
it
fine
well.
form at
Played
the moment.
it in a sort of no risk way.
43.
Now blue, punch into the corner, stun over for
He just needs the blue here.
the red.
You
Oh,
want to
but we
try and
only needed the
eliminate errors
blue.
like that in this match.
Ronnie
Wow.
O'Sullivan.
Have we left the
43.
red near the black? Well, apparently we didn't.
What a tremendous pot.
Sure, we would have played it.
1. 6.
And a break for Mark Selby. I need
Mark
to
Selby,
see whether
6.
this red passes the black and brown. I think it does. I can't believe he didn't play that. He probably would have won the frame. But he's left a swerve here, and we could make a mess of this. Nope, that's pretty good. Now this red would probably go, but there's no need for us to really take a risk here. It's up to Mark Selby to do that. We've missed that on the way down. I think Mark will make us play that again.
He's giving away penalty points with that
He
foul.
hasn't done,
Foul and a miss.
but
Mark
he's
Selby,
made an
4.
absolute mess of the safety again.
He just needs this red.
And there's the
That's a
red.
top
Where's the
shot.
cue ball?
Well
No,
played.
it's okay.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Now this match is going 5 frames now in a row
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
in this session. And we now lead 13-8. And we were saying the absolute dream was
Hasn't really worked
14-10.
out at all.
6.
Now we'd be quite disappointed with anything less than 15-9 going into the
Ronnie
final
O'Sullivan,
session.
6.
Well, I don't think there was a ball marked in double kiss there.
He's taking the red on. That's a
good
top
pot.
shot. Outstanding potting.
And that's the end of this frame. So we win our 5th frame in a row in this session.
1.
And we now lead Mark Selby
So, this pot into the right corner.
by 13 frames to 8. The black isn't there. We're just 4 frames
Ronnie
away
O'Sullivan,
from a
1.
place in the
Frame
final
conceded.
once again.
Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That is the frame.
Thank you. Frame 22. Mark Selby to break.
I think now is the time to go all out attack.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. Really nice opening red.
And just see how far it takes us.
1.
It's a very good opening red. It was risky, especially
with
the
the
way
right
we
corner
played
here.
it, but
That's a beauty.
He's right on top of his game.
we've got
at the
a
moment.
few frames cushion here. We can take the risk
4.
and desperately try and get this match almost won today. 15-9, 16-8.
5.
You know, both possibilities with how
So,
it's going.
this pot into the right corner.
It's a lovely pot again.
Excellent shot.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
12.
How have we managed to end up here? This is ridiculous.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 12.
But played the safety, you know, didn't go for anything silly. We don't want to give Mark an easy way back into this match.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
Yeah, it's a good pot,
Oh,
but
that's a top
we
shot.
knew where the cue ball was going
And
to
the
come
cue
back
ball is
to,
finished
and
very nicely.
I mean, look at that, safe as houses.
1.
He's taking this
Playing
on.
the pink though, risky. It's there.
Excellent pot. Superb.
Position looks pretty good to me.
Well, what are we on? What are we on? Is that red goal? Must do. Don't know why else Neil would say position looks good.
Tricky pot coming up.
And he was right.
8.
Quite a risky pot potentially coming up here.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
Right in the heart of the pocket.
What a great shot that is.
Well,
This is
he
good.
couldn't have played that any better.
And I think we've got an
Superb
angle here.
positional shot.
Oh, not quite.
15.
But we can drop it
So,
in and
this pot into the right corner.
leave an angle on the black.
Beautiful.
We two cushion it.
He's playing very well
Possibly
here.
not.
16.
It's all right.
23.
I can't see any problems here. That's a good
Couldn't
split.
have worked
The
out any
Royals
better.
here.
24.
So, yeah.
He'll want
Already
this to
36
drop
in
into
front.
the centre pocket.
30.
He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket.
Nicely onto the colour. Yeah, played it well.
36.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Excellent pot.
Quality cueing there, really good.
37.
Oh dear.
Well, he's lost the
Big
keyboard a
mistake
touch.
here.
Would have wanted that
Oh,
under better
wow.
control, really.
44.
Oh, 56 in the lead. Going to play a double here. This could
You'll
be
want to get this
a
cue
big
ball close
mistake.
to the cushion.
Could be a very big mistake. I think we've got away with it again, believe it or not.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
That's
44.
quite unbelievable. And Mark Selby must be getting very, very frustrated with how the session is going. His World Championship is evaporating in front of his eyes. Chance at this red into the middle.
Tricky shot here.
That's very good. What a shot that is. And okay, we're not on the black,
One.
but we could punch this yellow in. We're 57 in the lead here. If you stun the yellow in, round off 2 cushions,
Tricky pot.
got
no
the
doubt.
red into the right middle to follow. Wow, managed to really get into that.
3.
Yeah, there's a couple of doubling possibilities. I mean, I think we can still cut this in.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless.
Oh, what a shot. And that is just how well we are seeing
What a
it today.
Magnificent pot.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
So 60 points in front. This pink
He's aiming
goes
for the left
66
corner here.
66 points in front with 67 remaining. That's
Bit
pretty
casual there. He'll be annoyed with that.
pretty amazing, isn't it?
10.
So I mean, we could play a cross double or something similar. We're not going to. Just going to play thin off that one. Back down the table. And well, if Mark Selby ends up winning this frame from this
Pretty safe
position,
here.
he is
Ronnie
Houdini.
O'Sullivan, 10.
Oh, he's not going to because he's just played another
He just
abysmal
needs the red.
safety shot. And
There it
that
goes.
is that.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
One.
So guaranteed
Half
a
chance,
lead.
but
2
chance
more frames to
nonetheless.
play.
That's a great pot.
14-8 is the lead.
5.
Chance to go within 1, and you feel like the way things are going, that's possibly how it's going to end.
6.
Mark Selby has just not turned up, has he? His safety's awful.
He's looking
His
to pop
position
this
has
into
been
the left
awful.
corner pocket.
I don't think he's actually missed a pot yet, but yeah.
12.
See if we can play a funny little plant here. Oh, that didn't quite go in. I was going to say even that went in. We didn't even line it up, but it didn't quite. But there it is, another frame on the board,
Frame conceded.
and we now lead
Frame,
by
Ronnie
6.
O'Sullivan.
It's 14-8.
And now the frame is his.
Thank you, frame 23. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Well, we break off round the other side this time. I tell you what, that is a fabulous break off. Mark is in serious trouble here. He's playing off the cushion. He's missed it. Oh, I think the way he's playing this, he could well end up sticking us up here.
Well, he's given away the foul.
Foul and a miss.
Definitely
Ronnie
worth
O'Sullivan,
making him
4.
play that
Well,
again.
He's asked for the retake.
Better this time, but I think he is going to stick it up, is he? Not as easy as I expected him to. I mean, that possibly goes to the... maybe not.
Tough shot coming up.
Oh,
What a shot.
wonderful shot.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
1.
Not ideal.
Oh, it's too much.
3.
But we're all okay.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 3.
But amazingly enough, we still haven't had a single century in this match. But this looks like another great attacking opportunity.
This is not easy. Good
And it
split.
goes in.
That's really opened the table up here.
So what can we put together here?
1.
Can we, once again,
No more than half a chance here.
put a frame winning break together?
Beautiful pot.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
6. 7. 13.
'That's ended up more awkward than he would have wanted.
That's okay.
14.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket.
I'd quite like to
Here
play the
goes.
reds
He really looks in fine form at
of
the
the
moment.
corner, but
20.
yeah, it's not really panned out.
He's looking at this red to the corner.
That's okay. Good shot.
No surprises there. Long pots are his speciality.
21. 26.
'He'll play this with plenty of power.
No, putting the pink safe
27.
wasn't part of the plan. So I'm going to have to play a good
Just
shot
wants
on
to
the
sink
yellow
this
here.
into the left corner pocket.
Oh, and it's not there. Well, here's a
Ronnie
chance for
O'Sullivan,
Mark Selby then.
27. 1.
Well, it was a chance. Oh, the brown went. Okay.
5. 6. 11. 12. 17. 18.
Well, that was a very risky shot from Mark Selby, considering
Not what
he's
he intended
already
at all. That's a poor
16
shot.
behind here.
Mark Selby, 18.
Didn't need to take that on. To be fair, we've overscrewed it slightly.
1.
So, big shot here. Need to cannon
Long
into
pot, right up his street.
some reds. Here comes the cue ball.
Striking. That was something else.
And that's pretty good. Got a red to the right middle.
6.
There's another red that's opened up as
This
well.
is a half chance.
Yeah.
7.
This really is tricky.
Oh, it's
Great
there.
toss.
It's there.
Yes, he'll be
Oof.
very pleased with
Right.
that shot. What can he do here?
12.
Round off 2 cushions, I think that black goes.
Nicely onto the black.
And I think that that is inch perfect.
13.
To play just a little flick on one of these 2 reds. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant.
20.
So, 36 the lead. This red for 15-8.
This is a critical shot here.
And it's right in the heart of the pocket. Well,
21.
we have played some pretty good stuff in this session. Okay, we've had no centuries,
This will be a real
but
test of his cueing.
we've typically potted
Anything looks
everything
possible
that
with
we've
his
gone
cueing
for.
this well.
26.
He's just looking to drop this in gently.
Yeah, another great shot there.
27.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power. He'll be fuming about that.
34.
Well, this might go close to this bottom right corner pocket. Might go very close to this bottom right corner pocket. Not quite. Doesn't matter though, because we have extended our lead to 7 now.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 34.
And it
Frame
is
conceded.
15-8
Frame,
and
Ronnie
just 2
O'Sullivan.
frames away
And that
from
is
a
the
place
frame.
in the final.
Thank you, frame 24. Mark Selby to break.
Well, this has been a quite unbelievable session, hasn't it? The only thing it's been missing is a
Lots
century.
of power on this shot.
That's a
And it's
good
amazing that we've won 15 frames in this match without a century. But once again, we just point the cue
1.
and it goes in. It's just one of those days, isn't it, where you see the pots very
He's going
well.
for the left corner pocket.
You know, even that shot, a bit nervy sometimes for
Beautifully done.
those.
He's playing very well here.
4.
Thinking, drop this in. Leave
He's aiming to
ourselves
sink this into the right corner.
on the pink to the left centre.
Tremendous shot.
Open these reds
Wonderful
out.
shot.
5.
And well, this is a great chance for
He's going
16-8.
for the left centre here. Nicely
A
done.
whitewash session.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
11.
Which, you know, certainly wasn't expecting at the start of this session.
12.
But even this, you know, I fancy this pink. I wouldn't
Not an
normally.
easy one, but a half chance.
Not this time.
No, not this time.
So, big ask for Mark
O'Sullivan,
Selby to
12.
turn this around.
What a wonderful pot.
But we know that he's got great character. And if he goes into the final session with a chance of victory, just,
8.
you know, us
Down it
still
goes.
needing 2 frames,
11.
then he will be delighted. But his positional player's not been good enough here.
I think he's lost
And
position
he's
here.
lost position. Well,
14.
unbelievable, isn't it?
Mark Selby, 14.
No. I think that red goes.
Half a chance here.
And it did.
That's a fabulous pot.
1.
It's amazing, isn't it? You know.
Aiming for the centre pocket here.
Black was sort of in the
No
way,
issues
but
there.
Excellent cueing.
7.
should play a very good shot.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. Great shot.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
Another situation where
9.
we've put 2 reds. I think that's the 3rd time we've done that in this session. It's unbelievable.
So, this pot into the right corner.
Good pot on the black. It's a little bit out of
16.
position, but well, maybe play the double.
He's playing the safety here.
It's not there. So, another chance for Mark Selby.
Well, he's left an opportunity here.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16.
It's 4 reds out in the open. And then there's the 2
1.
reds together. I mean, they go into the yellow pocket. But his cue ball
6.
control has been awful. So, I wouldn't be surprised if he runs out of position. He's playing a cannon. That's end of break, I think. He
Well
played that one. That's a
That
great
was
shot.
made more difficult due to the rest being used.
Well, you would say now
10.
he should win the
13.
frame and take it at 15-9. Avoid the whitewash in the session.
14.
There's no guarantee.
21. 22.
But 8 points in the lead.
27.
You'd expect it here. Oh, he's
28.
straight on the black. How's he managed that? He's played that
35.
pretty well.
That's an excellent pot.
Yeah, well,
Great cueing.
good character from Mark
37.
Selby. He's going to
40.
win this final frame. I mean, it's fair to say we had our
44.
chances. But Mark Selby's
49.
going to do it. Excellent little clearance here
55.
of 62. And Mark
62.
Selby gives himself
Frame.
the best
Mark
possible chance
That's the
he
frame
could
in
have
the bag.
going into the final session. It's 15-9 here,
25.
and we need just 2 frames
O'Sullivan
to reach
break.
another World Championship final. Well, that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed that, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Snooker 19 videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.